We got spells.
They're multiplying. Anyway, cool. You guys are going, so you can say what you got to say. I'm gonna update your HP.
Okay. So here's what I've got from the last session. So we started out with basically most of the NPCs going to the bar. Anna's chatted with Jameson about helping her deal with the church since Mr. Hierophant clearly isn't very welcome there. Buck was incredibly rude and turned a thumbs up into a middle finger. Incredibly rude. Let's see. Penelope spoke with Van-Fem about collaborating as a business partner and bringing some of his musical talent on tour sometime, but not signing a contract. Let's see. She found out that Johni threatened to divulge Van-Fem's trade secrets in exchange for the Mystic Eye blockers. Hinlock literally ate all the food. Let's see. Penelope was sneaky and eavesdropped on the church. Lucretia requested the church's participation as an overseer in the Grail War, and they tried to barter their way in as participants. It did not work. The butcher has asked his crew to lay low and gather people to go with him into the Grail War. But they're basically going to stay off the radar. Penelope also saw that Freddy has the same messaging app on his phone as Catherine. Let's see. Penelope tried to take a nap. Ian panicked because he couldn't find his rubber duck. Anna suggested it had something to do with the Kingsley's heist / magnificent mansion. They discovered that taking the service elevator leads them down to a fake boat. Stairs lead down to the real part of the boat. Anise and Penelope discussed Penelope's feelings on Aiden's deal with the butcher, and about what happens after the boat. Aiden found a rubber ducky. Yay, rubber ducky. He makes contact with Eldeath again and commits grand theft ducky. It was discovered that the Kingleys had, in fact, made a successful boat heist and managed to get away with all the prizes, which means that Van-Fem now is going to provide catalysts of equal value in the event that the items can't be found. I wonder if they're going to be found? No. Anise and Freddy escorted Aiden home in horse solitary confinement. You do the horse crime, you do the horse time, is the note I wrote there. And then they made it back to the house. This is where my notes get really shitty. Yeah, they tried to do a sending to Archon, no response. Yeah. And then everybody was like, alright, cool, we're tired, we're going to bed. Aiden gave Annis a piece of paper that said Motley Apex. And then that's where we left off, and then we had an off-screen conversation, which we can go ahead and read.
Mm-hmm.
That way we at least have it on record.
Or we can at least summarize it.
Yeah, we can summarize it. If that's cool with everybody.
Yeah. Cool. Go for it.
Annis harassed her dear cousin Buck for Beach's number and then just called him because he's the type of person that would be up at 7 a.m. The Paladins will not be able to come to Sherwood to help with the Shelara situation because they're in Sweden at a Burger King dealing with Grindalkins. But they might be able to get an emissary of Nimue to meet us in Sherwood to help. That was that conversation. And then I relayed that to Penelope and Aiden.
And then Penelope was like, oh my god, I want to meet this person, but I can't because I'm going home, bitches. That was basically the brief version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden explained the Motley Apex thing, which is basically just the butcher's name. And was Sad Horse.
It's true.
Some say he's still Sad Horse to this very day.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
That's everything pretty much.
We did it, guys.
Good recap.
I have a very quick question. Now that I have another spell slot, I can prepare one more spell, right?
You should be at 12 now because I also jumped up to 12.
Your spells are based on your level and your wisdom. So by leveling up, you prepare one more spell. Which is important.
Well,
Or sorry, I had 12 because my wisdom's 4, but it should be 1 higher because our level. Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially your level plus your wisdom mod.
Oh, so I should
So
only
I
be
guess
able to
for-
do 10? I thought it was the number of spell slots. Okay.
No, spell slots are separate.
I've been doing this wrong this whole time then. I have way too many prepared.
That's okay.
You also have your
Lord.
circle spells and stuff too.
Yeah.
I tried to separate them out for you to make that a little easier. But there's just a lot.
It's true.
Like, you have the hardest class in the game.
Yeah. Bells.
Cool.
And that was it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Hooray. All right. So, given that all that recapping has happened, everybody went to sleep and leveled up. Go team. I don't remember if I advanced the clock in game yet. Let's find out. Nope. So all that stuff happened at 7 a.m. So add 8 hours, and we will wake up because you're day sleepers, all of you.
It happens.
Don't call me out.
All of you. All right, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, London time. Go team. Everybody wakes up.
No dreams. No
Penelope
dreams.
and Johni are leaving in a different direction from the rest of the group, as is reflected by the background art. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Were there any dreams?
Oh, that's right. We didn't roll for dreams last time. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. Everybody gets to roll for dreams. Give me some D20s. Or D100s. Those are more fun.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Is it like? Oh shit! I don't remember how to roll a D100.
It should just be the one on the far right.
Oh, okay.
That is suspiciously close.
Oh no.
All right. Anise, you find yourself in the passenger seat of the mobile horse prison, and it is being driven once again by your good friend Moss. And it's pretty similar to what you experienced during the day, except as he's driving around, your conversation wanders to, the future, not to the impending Grail War or the nature of escaping contracts, but just in general, like, what's the future going to be like? You acknowledge in an awkward conversation that as a Dampier, he has a much longer lifespan now than he used to. And you're a bit uncomfortable with the fact that as a druid, you are very likely to outlive Derek. And that makes you wonder what the future entails. And as this is going on in the horse prison behind you, you can hear a kicking in the kicking sound. You can't see because it's, it's a trailer, but you can hear it, and it seems like it's picking up in frequency the longer the ride goes, and you can feel it starting to match your heartbeat, and it just gets a bit louder and a bit louder, and you find yourself questioning, like, what do you want? And that's about all you can remember from that dream when you wake up. Aidin, you find yourself in the back of a horse prison. And as you are riding through London, you decide enough is enough. And so you valiantly kick the door open and it flies out behind you. And you leap out triumphantly, your horse mask catching on the door. And here you are in the midst of everyone, a proud and strong centaur. You look around, you can see the horses with humans riding on their backs, seeing you and feeling inspired, and they buck up and throw the humans down. And then the lot of you go charging through the streets together. You are cheering, they are whinnying and neighing and making all sorts of other horse noises. And as you do this, you inspire more and more until you form a small army of horses who you then take to Sherwood, where you will charge into the spider's den and rescue your friend. Then you wake up. Penelope. Yeah, you find yourself back on the train at the very beginning of this journey, back in Germany. And as you're sitting there, you're ordering sweets, you're looking around, you see the various travelers, you're tired, you just got off a long tour. And while you're there, you notice someone sitting nearby. They are also ordering a lot of sweets. And where you were probably supposed to see a half-elf woman with glasses, you instead see Morgan Le Fay, who is currently enjoying an ice cream sundae all by herself. She waves at you politely, and then before you can say anything, she walks over and sits next to you and orders another ice cream sundae for you. And then before you can say anything, she holds a finger to her lips, and then she winks, and then she disappears, leaving you curious as to if she's found a strange way to get around the requirement that she not bother you. And you were left sitting here on the train with your sundae alone.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm just gonna stare at the sundae.
And those were your dreams.
Ooh. Cool.
Yep, everybody wake up. Shabam, you're awake.
Woo.
I'm not making you roll for that because I feel like it would be a dick move to let someone oversleep with all the stuff that you guys have planned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have rested, you've got your spells back, you've leveled up, you've got all the perks of what you've been through here. You can hear an alarm going off in the background from a smart speaker that shouldn't exist yet. All kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so is anyone doing anything before you set out in your respective directions?
So Penelope wants to go and she wants to go check in with Anise.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's gonna go find Anise and come up to her and be like, "Hey, are you guys gonna be okay?"
Anise is just kind of sitting in the kitchen with a mug of coffee, staring. Like, what? Oh, come back in like 10 minutes. I'm not caffeinated enough for this.
Oh, okay. Well, we're about to head out. Well, actually, I'm taking that back. Have I gotten texts from the people I was expecting texts from yet?
Yeah, you got those while you were asleep. Let me paste those at you. You guys can keep going, but I'll dig them out and I'll paste them at you.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I said bye before I left and keep me updated on what happens. And she's just gonna like reach out and like squeeze Anis's hand and be like, "You got this."
Totally fine.
She just like pats Anis on the head. Because I assume Anis is sitting down at this point.
Yeah. Drinks or coffee.
She just walks away. She wants to go find Aidin.
He is in the workshop still. Like, he is clearly putting he's got his shield prepared, like, across his back. He's got pretty much he's preparing for Shelara.
She's gonna knock on the door and walk in. Hey, come back safe, okay?
I will. You travel safe, okay?
I will. Anise is gonna keep me updated on what's happening.
Okay.
She's just like bright red because she doesn't know what to say in this moment.
Yeah,
She's
he's gonna give her a hand, like he's gonna reach out for it and just give it a squeeze, kind of like a protective charm, because he knows that like there's not gonna be a lot of talking right now, and he's already acknowledged that before. So it's just kind of like he wants to wish her safety.
And she's
And-
just
yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a send off, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna nod and then walk out the door and then go track down Jameson. And we don't have to act out what she's gonna do with Jameson, unless you'd like to. But I was just gonna have her talk to Jameson about getting Jolene sorted out. Like,
Yeah,
with her
we
new job
we
and-
described where that was going to go before, so it should be
Yeah.
cool.
Just for the general knowledge, she's like, this is, she's gonna be like, she's gonna offer Jolene to stay in her flat since she's almost never there. And then she's gonna give Jameson her new album list for him to start working with that. And unless anybody has anything else they want to say to her, she and Johni are just gonna go ahead and head out.
Yeah, I've sent you, and I've decided to stop pasting them in chat and stuff that you can't reference later, and I just sent it to you through Discord instead.
Gotcha.
It occurs to me that's probably better. So.
Show that we'll be right behind you, wherever it is that you're going in France.
Yeah, just let me know and I'll let you guys know where to go.
Just don't forget that there's no cell phone signal service.
Oh, trust
Drinks or
me.
coffee.
Trust me, I've got ways. And she's just like, mysterious disappearance, woo! And then I'll reply to those texts in Discord.
Oh, and remember,
Sure.
don't be nasty.
I have never been nasty a day in my life. Back me up here, Johni.
Johni pokes her head in, and then she says, I mean, it's true, but, you know, it's the first time for everything. And then she sticks her tongue out at Anise, and then she goes back around the corner.
Fine, be nasty then. I encourage it. Be nasty.
She's gonna run over and be like,
Oh, she's the same color as Johni now.
she's gone. She's like tearing down the road. That's what they're like,
Anise has a couple of things she needs to do before they go to Sherwood, I guess.
Okie dokie.
She is going to find Buck first.
That shouldn't be too hard. He is around. Like, he's the one who's actually stuck doing the shop now.
Oh.
Because he's been gone the last few days, and your uncle's tired.
Well, I was going to ask if you wanted to make up for that other betrayal by helping us fight Spider Lady, but do need someone taking over the shop, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. How come I'm the only one who gets punished when everybody changes the plan?
What?
the food's here.
Oh.
It's important.
Well, Anise doesn't have anything to say for that. She's still got a mug of coffee. She just sips, not breaking eye contact, and then just like Have fun. Sell lots of potions.
I will.
And then the other thing she's going to do is go find Derek.
Derek is currently doing what would have passed for morning aerobics, except it's the afternoon, in the back.
And Aidin is... Okay, what's Aidin doing?
He's currently he's just finished putting on his armor and putting his tabard over top of it, so he's got normal clothes, but like he looks like he's actually preparing for battle.
He's in the workshop. Derek's outside. Okay.
Yeah, Derek's over near the benches at the water, just doing push-ups and stuff.
Okay. So we should talk.
All right.
So first of all, I know what you're probably going to say, but let me say this first. You don't have to come with us to fight Shelara, or to go into the Grail War, or do any of this dangerous shit. You really don't have to.
Oh, I know. That's what I
You're
want
going
to do.
Anyway? Yeah.
I want to help you guys out. Like, you're fighting monsters, but more to the point, people need help. And this is probably better than driving around in a city hoping something bad happens and then trying to stop it. Also, I got a message from my butler who really appreciates this time away, so I kind of want to let him enjoy that.
Well, I'm glad he's having fun. I hope he's availing himself of all of the cool things to do in London. Our food is here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's doing, but he seemed pretty happy and told me to take my time, so, you know.
Okay. Well, and that was not me trying to, rush you off or tell you you can't come along. I just wanted you to know that you don't have to help us. This is a Sherwood thing. This specifically. And then the Grail War is... Yeah.
No, it's okay. I make my choices here.
And then she's gonna look around and just doubly make sure, the only other, living creature in the surrounding area is Hemlock, basically.
Do a perception check.
Oh boy, okay. Perception...
Yep. You don't see anything looming other than just, normal outdoor wildlife. You don't see any horses. You don't see any relatives.
Okay. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, I should tell you that obviously you know about my history with Freddy. I'm hoping to not have to... That is really distracting.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
I'm hoping to not have to use the wish to do it, but I'm going to try and help him fix the whole he's a half vampire thing. I'm hoping that I can get a servant that can do it, but that's the reason I'm entering the Grail War. Obviously, I'm hoping to help with the mana thing, help with make it easier for phantasmals to live, but if it came down to it, that would be what I would ultimately be doing. That's really selfish, and also I'm kind of dating you, and he's my ex, and a very complicated situation.
No, that doesn't sound selfish to me. You're fighting for a wish. You should get something that you want out of it. And from what I can tell, the guy probably needs help and will never ask for it.
Yeah, and so he's going to have to come into the Grail War with us in order for that to actually happen. I haven't really done any research about it. I've just sort of asked a few questions and I have some ideas, but it seems like the best chance of doing anything, any sort of fixing him is going to be in the Grail War itself. So he's going to have to come in, but he's handy with a set of black keys. He can fight, not a pushover.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, my understanding is that, I mean, realistically, he's what, like a cool, edgy superhero now?
Paladin.
Right, so he's got, like, the best of both worlds. He's got the cool paladin, good stuff, but also the dark, depressing past and all that stuff. And, I get that.
That's not. I mean, I'm sure he'd rather not have the dark and depressing thing going
That's what
on.
makes it work.
Okay, I'm going to roll. I should just roll in real life. Let me do that.
Ooh.
I have dice.
So bold.
Can I say
see.
something? Can I say something while you're
You're
rolling?
not there. You're not there. You're inside.
No, not in character. Not in character. I've got a
Okay, I was
shotgun.
I rolled a literal 10. No, I have to roll again because I was like, if it's below 10, it's this. If it's above 10, it's this. Fuck you, dice. Okay. Okay. And then one more thing. I don't know. I'll just ask. Can you train me to be a monk?
I mean, yeah, that's no problem. I mean, you're already stronger than I am. I'm sure it's really just going to be a matter of building some routines, getting some direction. But yeah, absolutely. That sounds great.
Yeah, I want to be able to defend myself when things get close enough to punch. I'm tired of just sitting in the back lines and throwing lightning and fireballs. Want to punch
Those are
things.
really cool, right?
Oh, I know. But also, I think I can become a bear now, and can you just imagine I turn into a bear and just stop punching the shit out of people?
Oh man, you would anamorphs the fuck out of something.
What is that?
I thought you read books.
I do.
All right. We're getting you some monk homework right now. We're gonna stop by a bookstore and then you're gonna read it on the ride over.
I think that Mr. Horseman is probably not going to allow that.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to get some for him too. He's practically halfway there. He just doesn't know it.
I did roll a d20. I was like, if it's below 10, Anise has never heard of Animorphs. Okay.
No, that's
All right.
fair.
Well, cool. Well, so step 1 is beating the shit out of this spider lady and hopefully saving that horse, and then we'll figure things out. We've got a months or so until the Grail War. That's plenty of time for me to learn how to punch things.
Oh yeah, you'd be amazed. A lot of it really is just knowing where to punch things. The rest of it is just building up the muscle memory, so you don't have to think about it.
Maybe we could do some of that vigilante stuff. Have like a cool costumes and go beat up bad guys for a little while. Good training.
I mean, yeah. After we get the basics of it, like, I mean, if you've got to punch someone, you might as well punch someone who deserves it.
And Anise is like, I'm doing this in real life, so I'm sure Anise is like, she looks a little shy. She's like, pulling her fingers together, just like, not wanting to admit she wants to be a cool superhero, but definitely like, yeah, I think it would be cool to be a cool superhero.
Just in the distance.
You're not there!
I know!
Okay. I think I covered all of it. You don't have to come with us into this mortal peril. I'm gonna try and fix my ex. Teach me how to be a monk. Let's beat up bad guys. That was all I wanted. Cool.
I mean, that sounds like an exciting summer.
I
was not saying it in the accent. That was me.
Derek is just so enthused by that concept of an exciting summer that he reached through the fourth wall.
Okay.
It is a monk thing.
That's true. All right.
With enough levels in monk, you too can reach through the fourth wall and demand someone give you better subclasses.
All right. Shall we go check on our horse?
Yeah, we should probably make sure he's doing okay. He seemed pretty messed up last night. I guess this morning, oh god, time is miserable.
Yeah.
It's all accurate.
To be fair, we were all kind of messed up. That was a doozy of a day and a half we were on that boat.
I've known you for less than a month. I think this is just how you live your life.
It really isn't. It's really not. I've only known Penelope for a month, but like 3 years worth of stuff has happened in that month, I think.
It does feel that way sometimes.
It reminded me a lot of the Lupin Mansion. That seemed like it took months, but it was like 9 hours, 12 hours.
Yeah, you're starting to develop your monk skills of punching through the fourth wall already, I see. Well done.
Sweet. Tea?
No. I asked for unsweet. I'm so sorry.
I'll be right back.
Betrayal.
I am so sorry.
Not your fault.
I'm gonna murder Steak and Shake.
Anyway, I'm done with my scene.
Woo!
We don't even have those here anymore. They just all left.
How dare.
Hey.
So what you doing, Aidin?
Literally, he is preparing. That is it. Like,
Okay.
he's already got it all on at this point. Like, it's hidden under his tabard, so like, his tabard's loose, so you'll catch like glints of shimmer underneath. But yeah, like he is no funny business. Like, he's been preparing for this since knowing he did not get that sending back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, he is rested and he is spell prepped.
Yeah, and he had dreams of horses coming to his aid to help him save Archon, so he's gonna try and take that as a good sign. Not that he can get an army of horses currently, but you know, we'll take signs where we can get them. But that's it. Like, he's not gonna be talking. He's just like, I want to get on this train. I want to get to Sherwood. I'm ready to go. So like, I think like once he's done prepping, he'll just like walk out and see Anise and Derek, I guess, after their spiel.
Yeah. We'll do that. So, stepping out, you can do that.
And says, you know, and I'll say a goodbye to Ignis for a bit, you know, because Ignis is his homie that he's been spending
Ignatius?
every night with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignatius.
Look, the first time I accidentally called him Calcifer, so you know I have to correct that for everyone.
Well,
now.
I was just doing shortened of Ignatius, be like Ignis. That's a nickname.
It's Iggy.
Iggy. Iggy for short.
Okay, yeah. He burns blogs approvingly.
Yeah, that's my homie. But yeah, nothing special for Aidin. I'm just gonna wave that.
Cool. In that case, I will wait and see what Anna says.
I'm chewing. I'm sorry.
Annis currently has food in her mouth.
I
She
respect
decided
that.
to eat breakfast.
Yeah, Anise is just eating, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah, Aidin will grab a small bite, but like pretty much is whenever Anise is ready to walk out that door, he'll pop on his horse head and yeah, discreetly go to the train station with her.
Yep.
And Eric.
We go to the train station.
Yeah, train station.
Woo!
And I get on top of the train. Like the heathen I am.
Gonna ride the top of the train?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Okay.
That one kid that I bother every time that thinks they're crazy, you know, hopefully I get to see them again. I'm just kidding.
So, Anise will go ahead and buy tickets for herself and Derek.
Okay.
And then almost immediately just open a window, cast spider climb, and climb to the top of the train
Oh my god.
to ride with Aidin.
Yeah.
Derek is gonna mention as you're climbing out, you do know it's gonna be very cold up there, right?
And windy, I know.
Okay.
We can go back inside.
No, it's cool. I mean, you know, I've tried to do the whole like riding on top of the train thing because I saw it in a comic and it was pretty cool, but just look away from the direction the train's going when you need to talk or you're going to get bugs.
Just a mouthful of bugs.
What, you're not coming too?
I'm gonna probably stay down here because I don't want to worry about, you know, falling off a train. It hurts, okay? I've had it happen.
So it would be at this point, before the train really picks up speed, that the little kind of like summarized conversation that we had
Okay.
takes place. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Eventually, because it will wear off. What's the duration? It's only it's an hour. So yeah, she would definitely climb back inside before it wears off.
Yeah, in general, as it picks up speed, like while it certainly helps for holding on to it, it becomes harder. And obviously, like watch out for tunnels and whatnot. Aidin's done this enough times that he knows how to get through that. But if you've never done it before, it's terrifying.
Yeah. I've free rode a lot of trains.
You've built a very specific skill. You also very much confuse people on other trains.
It's true. It's true.
So, can the rest of this train ride count as a short rest? And can I just get that spell slot right
Yeah,
back?
that's fine.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine. I'm not worried about it. I think you can only do that once per long rest, but that shouldn't be an issue if you want to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our train, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hooray. All right. So now Penelope has directions for where to go. Cool.
Cool.
Much excitement. You make it to your destination. Nothing bad happens. No giant side quests.
Woohoo!
You do not get pulled into shenanigans. So, Anise and Aidin, you arrive at the station where you met Scraggly. Hooray.
Wait, Scraggly's there?
No, just that's where you met
Or
him.
no? Oh. Okay. It's like, what?
No, it's a remarkably boring train ride. But by comparison to all of your other train rides, this is pretty appreciated. So, what's up? You just gonna head straight into Sherwood? Do any
Pretty
shopping
much,
before you
yeah.
get there?
Nope.
Okay, straight in. Cool.
Like
Where
I said,
are you going?
I don't think that Aidin will permit a detour to get the Animorphs book.
Nope.
It's a shame.
Not yet.
We've got 5 months till the Grail War. It's fine.
Exactly.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
That's clearly where you get the manuals that let you become better at wild shaping.
Except I'm not a moon druid, so.
Yeah, they really did your entire class wrong.
My character sheet is remarkably faster now that there's not 50 wild
I hope
shapes.
so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you find your Game Boy?
I did, yeah.
Cool. All right. So given that, where are you going in Sherwood?
I would
That's up
assume
to you.
straight
That's
to
up to you, big guy. Do we want to collect anybody, or are we going straight for the cave?
We need to get is the representative, like, where do we meet them?
Beach didn't tell me.
You mentioned beach. Okay.
I mean, if we pop back out of the, I can call Beach before we get inside of the bounded field.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I guess.
Let's do that.
I guess
real
I'll
quick.
call him.
Go for it. He picks up. Hi there. How's it going? You rest well?
Yeah. We had a pretty uneventful train ride, and now we're here at Sherwood. Is there somewhere we're supposed to be meeting the help?
Yeah. Go to the barracks. They're gonna meet you there. My understanding is that they're briefing the ranges as to how to handle this situation as well.
Gotcha. How's the Burger King doing?
The Burger King is lost. We're now moving on to the next location because they spread out.
Oh,
There's a remarkable number of these things. They seem to like French fries.
well, good luck with that. I'm sure that you are more than capable of handling it. Tell Montgomery I said hi. Tell
I'll do
Muley
so.
not to stab too many things. I
I
guess.
cannot ask a fish not to swim.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Hopefully this will just be a quick and painless thing, and then we can maybe meet all of you in Sweden or something.
Yeah, we're hoping to get this resolved before it gets too much darker. The odds get worse.
All right. Take care.
You too, try to stay safe with the spider thing. Don't be
I'll
afraid
try
of
my
backing
best.
out if you need to. You can always just collapse a cave on it.
Well, I can't, but we'll try our best.
I believe in you and your ability to gather the troops if needed.
Yep. All right.
All right. So yeah, you've been given your direction. You want me to go ahead and pull up DOS map?
Sure. Yeah. We're going to
All
the
right.
barracks. That's where we're going to meet them.
I'm not going to bother pulling this up. It's just going to be a meeting. There's enough load time in this game. I know it's the most exciting screen, but we'll get there. So yeah, you enter. When you get there, the guards let you in. Obviously, they know you. You still get a little bit of Lord Centaur talk, but
Hell yeah.
they're pretty quick to get out of the way and let you in. As you get through to the barracks, you find one. There are more patrols of rangers than usual. It seems like they've been kind of on alert lately.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta update that.
Someone-
afterwards.
Someone might have mentioned something to the effect of danger. So they're on patrol. They're out and about. As you get to the barracks, you find that they've mostly converted the barracks back into just being the normal barracks now that they don't have, an extra large number of druids to host. And in the barracks, you can see where are we at? Pictures. All right, so first up, we might as well get some pictures here. So here's one you know. Might as well actually just identify her because you know her name now.
I was about to say.
Yeah, so that's identified now. And she is talking to someone that you don't know. Let me get someone you don't know. Images. I should really have set this up in advance, but I'm dumb.
Well,
So we digress. Come on, load Fantasy Grounds. Everyone's waiting.
It says no.
You're so
didn't
rude.
notice anything. Did I notice anything like weird or abnormal as we were making our way through Sherwood to the barracks? Other than
You
more
don't see
rangers?
people wandering around outside. You just
Okay.
see rangers.
That is pretty weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little unnerving, actually. Can I share this picture? Please do it. You're so very slow.
It's like no.
Oh, do you care about what folder it's in? Okay, 1 second. It's my fault.
You're good.
Fine. Copy to another
Ryan.
folder.
It's just looking at Anise and just kind of like, well, good people stay in now in case danger.
I'm going to
Alright,
roll something.
go for it. That's a good number.
Ah, you warned them about the potential harvester situation? I see.
Yes. Yes.
If I'd rolled low, I was gonna be like, what? Because of the trees? Or
I think he told Anise that he went downstairs afterwards during the boat ride.
yeah.
So he nods to that. He's like, yes, we'll update after. Shelara first.
All right.
And he kind of like says it in a way where it's like,
I know that Picrew.
oh, Penelope's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be
All right.
She
So
cute.
you come in and you see Sariel is coordinating with this woman who seems to be actually taking a little more charge. Like, ultimately, Sariel's making decisions, but she's kind of acting more like a lieutenant here. The woman is giving direction, and you can hear her as you're coming in, reminding them to, keep people inside, keep people away from the wellspring, to get a report every hour from everyone who's out, just to make sure that if anything goes awry, we need to know. So she's got them using their little communication stones to check in on schedules, like rolling schedules across all of them. And here, Sariel's largely got someone doing triage, so that if anyone doesn't check in, they've got an established routine to, if someone doesn't respond within 2 minutes, we have a second and third team go find them together, and they are then instructed to check in every minute and repeat. So it's very much tactical.
Well, I guess we will approach, or Anise will at least.
Adam will follow behind Anise.
All right. As you're approaching, the two of them turn. Sariel nods and steps aside for a moment to go brief her teams on this latest round of instructions. And you can speak to the new lady. Let's see. Do I have a description for her? You can just start talking to her, and then that'll get filled in accordingly.
Yeah.
Well, you are approaching.
Anise will just wave. I take it you are the friend of my cousin?
That would be me.
Oh my god.
I would not.
I wasn't either. Yes.
Okay. Emissary of Nimue.
That's me.
I'm Anise Greenleaf.
Pleasure. And this would be... She's looking over at Aidin.
Aidin.
Aidin. Okay. Well, hello. My name is Diana de Brocelion. I don't get to do that introduction very often. So, you must be the friends of the Emissary of Vivian, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I've never
follower.
actually... What?
I am follower Eldath.
Oh.
Healer Eldath.
Oh, that's spicy. She's just gonna walk over and do a quick once over of Aidin.
She can see his holy pendant on his neck.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm inciting you.
Wait, why are you inciting me? Except I can't do an insight check. Fuck. Will, help me out
Would
here.
you like to? Sure.
Yes.
Here you go. Here you
I want
go.
to insight back. Was that a of disdain of my lady?
All right, you can claim it.
I rolled I rolled a 19. I'm just like very suspicious.
There
like,
she is.
this is the third time this man
There's
has
my
been
girl.
like fucking. Aiden's just getting surrounded by so many people. Spider Lady, Butcher, Piers, this emissary, which you said her name was like Diamond?
Diana.
Mm.
Oh, Diana. Okay.
Yeah.
Diana, and then a very long French last name.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have
That's why
fun
I
with
was
this.
struggling.
This very long French last name.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm like, I don't even know how to try and spell that. Do we even have anything to
I'm not
write?
gonna
with?
even.
I didn't bring
You have fun
anything.
talking.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna eat.
All right. Yeah. So I'm going
So-
to do that insight check. Let's see. Where the
You're inciting.
fuck is my insight?
You're inciting Aidin. Okay.
Yes.
We're saying that he's a healer of Eldath.
That's a 25, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you do seem to be one of Eldath's. Haven't seen one of those in a while either." So the situation here is kind of rough, to put it incredibly lightly.
Yes.
So just so that I don't over-explain everything, what what's the last thing you know about this whole situation here?
Well, there's two different situations that you could be talking about. There's the one with the spider lady,
Uh-huh.
and there's the one with the harvesters potentially knowing about this place.
Yeah, those are both not great.
Well, we can
let's
tell
start
you-
with the spider, and then we'll get to that other bit.
Well, I mean, we can tell you the harvester thing isn't a problem.
Why is that?
Do you want to explain, Aidin, or
I was going explain once Spider dealt with
right? Okay, that's
have
fair.
things
Mm.
show
Just the harvesters are not going to be a problem.
no problem.
Hold on a second. Aiden, you're a centaur, correct?
Yes. It looks down at legs. Yes.
Hold, please. And she just clears her throat. She's like, I haven't had to do this in a while. And in perfect Sylvan,
Okay.
she looks at him and she's like, okay, so can you speak Sylvan?
That's my native tongue. Yes.
Beautiful. We're not going to do this broken. Who taught you common?
A friend.
Who's your friend?
I'm not supposed to talk about my friend.
Okay, well, if I ever meet your friend, I'm going to slap them for teaching you common that way.
I mean,
Can
that's how Anise
I-
and Penelope feel. But preferably so Anise can understand. I would like to go back to common. She's gonna help me with that.
Anise holds up a potion of linguistic comprehension. Just kind of shakes it.
Oh,
I can do
You
this.
can take it. You're going to need it.
Okay.
Um.
So I will drink the one that I had been saving.
yeah.
So now I have 0.
No.
But now I can understand. I can't speak it, but I can understand.
Okay. Yes, this is going to be so much easier.
Just turns to Derek. Sorry, I'll fill you in later.
Excuse me. Ooh. So
He just kind of nods and then he says, back to you. It's fine. I'll just look around over here and make sure that everyone's strategy is sound. And then he wanders off to go listen in on what Sariel's telling people to do so that he's up to date whenever you guys go out.
oh, buddy.
Hemlock can decide for himself if he wants to do this, but I feel like Hemlock would land either on his head or shoulder and keep him company.
Oh, buddy. Um. Yeah,
Hemlock's
so
like, this one's not an undead. I like this one.
all right. So we were talking about. Yes, Aiden, you were filling me in.
Yes, I have things to share with the leaders. Once we take care of the Shelara situation, I want to focus on that.
Okay, but I need to
get
know
our
what you
common.
know now. Why
Uh,
are the harvesters not a threat?
Because they're bound in a deal.
What kind of deal? Who made a deal with them?
I did.
What did you do? What did
I
what
made
did
him
you
stop.
trade to them?
Again, this is a whole conversation. I don't have time for this. I need to get to Archon. Please, can we just get that done first? And then I can gather everyone.
Here's the thing. I don't have any backup for us at all. It's just you, your friend Anne is here, me, and she switches back to English really quick. Annis, is that your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, fabulous. Yeah, it's just us. That's it. I had to get rid of possibly any potential backup we could have had for this mission because they thought they all had to be on high alert because there's constant threats supposedly of harvesters and the Mages Association and the church because suddenly they all know about centaurs and phantasmal beings being in the forests of London.
Yes, that was
and I
very
can
much
clear
the
up.
case.
I can clear up some of that space if I know what is going on.
I just said they are bound, they are contracted. The butcher cannot come here, and he has already advised all his other people to lay off humans, phantasmals, everyone, for however long it takes for this grill war to start. I have things I need to go over. They are not coming, okay? I put a lot on the line for this. They are not going to be an issue.
Annis, is this true?
Yeah.
All right, one moment.
The head honcho himself can't hurt anyone, stalk anyone, murder anyone until he fights that one in the grill war.
Oh, that's what he trained.
And his subordinates, I witnessed himself saying to his subordinates not to do any of that stuff. Whether they listen to him, it's another story.
All right. Okay. We're going to put a pin in that. What do you know now about the Shelara situation?
I'm pretty sure her origin is
okay.
She's a very powerful Dryda
All right.
that is trapped in the cave under the wellspring.
That is definitely still true, yes.
She appeared to be trying to combine things and make new things. And there is a horse that has been turned into a nightmare down there with her.
His name is Archon, and he was Soren's friend. And he needs to be protected, and I need to make sure he's okay.
Now, what do you know?
So he's the spicy horse. Got it. Well, so I have some bad news, and I have some bad news. And some neutral news. So that's great, I guess. What would you like to have first?
I want the bad news first. Just lay it out so I know how to prepare for this.
So someone tasked an elf here in this forest with bringing her food. Is that correct? Do you guys know about that?
Yeah. The sugar cubes for Archon and the food to keep her from trying to eat things.
Gotcha. So that kind of went downhill a little quickly. So it turns out that Shelara's been abducting elves for the last few days.
How? She was sealed in the cave.
They're supposed to lead away.
Started with the one that was bringing her food.
Okay, but I specifically said that they were not to go into the cave. They're supposed to leave it at the front of the water, like, before they even get close to it.
Yeah, I don't know how things happened. I just know that it happened. But the one who brought her the food first disappeared, and then the one who came to find that one disappeared, and the one came to find that one disappeared.
And they didn't stop and just... Oh my god.
Who was it?
There's... Oh god, at least... It's been, what, a week? About 6, 7...
And none of them stopped it to gather and to consider maybe don't go one-on-one?
I don't know. That is a question you're going to have to ask.
Sorry.
You're gonna have to ask. Sorry, there.
What's the next bad news?
Well. So I've had to tell the Rangers to hold back from even engaging with her. So she hasn't had As far as I know, she hasn't had food in the last 24 hours, so that's good. That I guess is our neutral news. But because of this potential danger we've been warned of, all the rangers are going to be spread thin. I may be able to clear up some people now that I know that the harvesters aren't as big of an issue.
Just
But
got dealt with.
Huh?
He's just like, yeah, he's like, it was a very, yeah, it just got dealt with. I understand that there's not going to be many people. Honestly, if anything does happen and Shelara, God forbid, gets out, that everybody being patrolling is a good thing. We don't know how this battle is going to go.
No, we don't.
So, like, that's fine. Them being secure and stationed is fine.
All right, if you guys are okay with that, then I'm still going to let Sariel know because that is important for her to know. But
Yes.
if you two, or if not two, there's 4 of us all together. If you 3 would like to do any preparation before we go in, I know you're both from Sherwood, right?
We are, yes.
What about him? She points at Derek.
He's honorary Sherwood.
Oh, where are you from? She says, pointing at Derek.
I don't understand your language.
Shit, sorry, switches back to English. Where are you from?
I'm from America,
What part of America?
the East Coast,
What part of the East Coast?
upstate New York.
Ooh, have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
Yeah, it's really weird because I was under the impression that people went over it in barrels, but I guess they don't actually do that.
Oh, they do. It's a lot of fun. You should try it. Not saying that I have done it. Maybe I have. Who knows? But yeah, so since you don't have anyone here other than Anise, I guess, if the 2 of you have anybody who would like to go say, maybe not goodbye to, because that's a little too dark. If you have anything you need to do before we leave, I would do it now.
All right, we're going to be going pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
We're well rested. We slept on the way over.
Oh, good. And then she's gonna be like, well, see, if you 2, or if you, I keep saying 2, there's 3 of you, Jesus.
Well, technically, points at the bird.
Ooh, he's cute. And she goes up to Hemlock and is just like poking his little beak.
Hemlock is looking for signs of food.
She reaches into her pocket and just hands him a cookie.
Hemlock accepts this cookie and tolerates the poking.
What's his name?
Hemlock.
You have impeccable taste in names.
I will accept this compliment.
Good. So, question.
Oh, Nimue says hello, by the way.
What?
Yeah. To Anise and Derek.
Sorry, like you.
Specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what's up?
Sorry, you said something and Theo said something, and I didn't hear what either of you said.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, is she like a human, a halfling, a half elf? Like,
She's
what do I
human.
see on? Okay.
She's human.
Okay.
Because it matters. How tall is she?
That
it
was
does
actually
matter.
my question.
Give me a second, because that, you know what, that was not great. Hold on.
Is the die just
It just
stuck?
got
It's still waiting to
stuck.
fall.
That's
It's
She's
gonna be an
5'6".
8. There it
Oh,
went.
Jesus balls. Okay, yeah, she's 5'6".
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Height is important. I
It
don't know
is
where I'm
important.
looking.
There you go. I've added it to your sheet.
Ooh, details.
So it really is just us.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Hmm.
Also, I have
I
no
don't-
idea what the fuck my accent is, so
It's
if it
beautiful.
sounds like 20 different accents, we're just rolling with it.
She's just a traveler. She picks up a lot of accents. Aiden's gonna turn to Anise real quick and just be like, let me get this done now. And he like grabs one of her hands and he puts a death ward on you.
Okay.
Yeah, Alder would have my neck if I didn't get that prepared.
Which one of you is more excited about fighting this thing? Which one of you wants to fight more?
Just look at Derek.
I mean, I am known to fight monsters.
Excellent. And she's gonna walk over and just like boop him on the nose and cast Gift of Alacrity.
I can see the code. William is faster, though.
Oh, here, let me. Yeah,
Anise
let me
is-
target that onto Anise.
Anise is also going to just pass Derek a potion of Hill Giant Strength. Not say anything, just pass it over to him.
It's his favorite.
Ooh, grape flavor.
Oh, I probably should have just dragged that onto Derek, but
It's all good.
Now that I figured out how to do that,
Like, I don't think the system knows how to handle alacrity, so we'll just have to roll it and manually move them when we get there. It's one of those
Cool.
weird Matthew Mercer spells.
Damn it, Matthew Mercer.
you said our health was updated, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep, you still have the highest HP, but Anise is really close.
It sure is. Dun dun dun.
I guess as we're making our way over, so Diana,
Yes.
we should probably, since we'll be fighting together, we should probably know what you're capable of, and you should know what we're capable of.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Well, I'm a druid, so I can turn
Mhm.
into things and cast spells, bonk things with my stick.
Great.
My bird can sing a song that stuns someone, and I can see through his eyes.
Stunning. All right, got it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can do a little bit of everything, a little bit of healing, a little bit of buffing.
How are you with hand-to-hand combat?
I'm working on it.
That was a joke. How are you with the elements? Are you good? Like, do you have any elemental specialties
I can
or?
call lightning. I can do a little bit of fire. I can talk to plants. Well, not today. Today's more of a fighty day, I think.
But you said you've got fire, right?
I do.
Okay, good to know.
I also brought daylight. The last
So
time
did
we were
I.
here, spiders don't like daylight.
Do any of you have anything icy?
Not today.
No.
Okay, good to know. Let's see.
Aidin, why don't you go next?
I heal people. I will make it so you can be blessed and hit things better. Before we go in there, I'll need both your hands. I can create a bond between us. And I can make it so we can hit her easier. And he's just like stressed out. Mostly healing.
Okay. I mean, healing is good.
When it comes time, when we get there, do you want? And he looks at Anise and her. He's like, "Do you want to take her by surprise? I can walk in. She knows I was supposed to come back, and then you can jump out afterwards. I can say pineapple."
I think it's really going to depend on the situation.
Yeah.
But I can make us all stealthy, yes.
I think going in stealthily would be the best plan first. Think that having you go in ahead of us would be beneficial, then yes, that sounds great.
Quick question for the DM. Hold person does not work on Driders, correct?
Correct. They are not
Okay.
humanoid.
I would not have had it then. I would have done something else.
That's fair. You've seen
There's a
her,
reason
you
I
know
took it
what
off,
that
too.
is. That's totally fair.
I haven't done it before, but I can call upon a guardian.
Oh?
And it's not good times for anyone that gets nearby us. That's hostile.
Is she
Ooh.
considered a beast?
I think she's a monstrosity, but let me check.
Okay.
They're very inconsistent about what counts as a monstrosity versus others. Yeah, she's a monstrosity. Not a beast.
Not a beast.
Yeah, I think it's a 5th level.
Which
for
are
us.
monster work on her?
I don't think so. Let me check.
I just realized what accent I was trying to do. You know,
Oh no.
the contouring 101.
The what?
The contouring 101.
Sorry, like literally,
Right.
I can't hear if two people are talking.
The contouring 101 video.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what I was going for.
It's like the moment you said it, I realized it, and it clicked.
It's like, oh shit.
All right. Charm. You said charm monster?
Mm-hmm.
The requirement on it is a creature you can see within range, so it does not specify type, so theoretically it should work.
Okay.
Or have a chance at working. Obviously, like, she's got to make a save, but yeah. Just keep in mind that if you're fighting it, it's harder.
After seeing what happened with Penelope, I think she would stay away from charm spells anyway, so. Alright. Alright. Sorry, that was all my questions.
Ooh.
I'm just like, wait, I've got hold person, but she's not a person that I can hold.
Rest person. And she's like, well, as far as things that I can do, there's stabby person. I've got stabbing. Very elaborate, I know. I've got some fun little tricks with water. Got some ice things, and you know, Eldritch Blast. There's not a single warlock in this world that does not have Eldritch Blast. It's old hat. But I can do some pretty cool tricks with it. Let's see. But here's the thing: the shitty thing about being an emissary is I only have 2 spell slots. But I have all kinds of cool tricks. So it'll be fun.
If Archon is there, and Archon is alive, he does not get hurt.
I mean, I will do my best.
Okay.
Can't guarantee anything at this point.
If anything, if she has him under her control, then just knock him out. Do not kill him.
Like I said, I will do my best.
And if we need to run, and we need to do it fast.
If we need to run, we need to do it fast. I have Misty Step.
I can be a big eagle.
I can walk through lakes.
Wouldn't really help with getting the horse, but
the important thing is if I get the 4 of you, sorry, Hemlock, back safely, because that was part of what Nimue told me to do. Shit. And I assume we're still just kind of walking in that direction?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
once
thinking
we
this would be a good opportunity for a map to get loaded, or
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just giving you a chance to actually communicate.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, like once we get close enough, when we actually start preparing, like I will pop off the bond because it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
So-
well, maps are...
Yeah, I'm going to describe it first, and then we'll do map stuff. So, when you get to the wellspring area from before, the first thing that you notice is that the entrance area that was previously sealed up has been broken open, which seems to have been split open in a manner similar to what you saw Lucretia doing by effectively a move earth spell. So it looks like it is not at all sealed. It has been opened, and that makes it a little more clear how things were getting taken in.
Does it look like it was split open from the inside or the outside?
The stone is missing, so it's hard to tell.
Gotcha.
If you would like to investigate it closer, you can.
Before we get anywhere near close, as soon as I see that, I'm like, stop.
Oh.
I'm going to scout ahead. And Bartholomew.
Okay.
And I will have Bartholomew do what he does. I'll mark off.
Gonna send him into the cave?
Sure. So how should I mark off the wild shape for that?
Just check it.
Grab one, just check one of them?
Just check it, yeah.
I did not, in fact, become a bear.
That's
right,
fair.
so I have cute little Bartholomew fly over to the cave.
Okay. He flies over the water, no issue. And
okay, doesn't get eaten.
Nothing swoops out and eats him this time.
Okay.
And
then I remember we had to like advance so I could still see through his eyes. So
yeah.
Anise is like, sorry, you don't know. So I go blind and deaf, but I can see through that bat and that bird. Not at the same time. I can kind of flip back and forth, but just grabs it. Derek's hand. It's old hat by now.
Good to know.
Derek guides you forward.
Slipped into accidentally slipped into Penelope voice there for a second. I'm like, oh shit.
It's like I can still hear her voice.
She's only shoulder Penelope now.
Oh.
Yes.
What is your wisdom, shoulder Penelope?
Don't be nasty.
That's not very good advice. Just flick them. What about you, shoulder Johnny?
Don't be nasty.
I mean, if the time comes and it feels right, be a little nasty.
Okay. All right. So Bartholomew's flying in, not getting eaten.
Not
hopefully.
getting eaten so far.
Okay.
So walking forward, Anise, give me a. Actually, let's see. Anise and Aidin can both give me a history check. See what you remember.
Jack fucking shit. I've been.
Oh, you're stuck with your ones now.
Oh my god.
A lot just happened. We're very stressed.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah,
Anise is in a bat.
Yeah. So walking forward, as you're on autopilot, you step on the same spot you stepped on before, and you sink through the middle, just like you did last time.
That's still there.
It's still there.
It didn't. No, it closed back up.
Yeah.
It did, but you stepped on the same spot, and it's happening again. You were sinking down.
Which door is this?
This isn't a door. So in the middle of the water, there was a spot where you could sink down when it was triggered, and it was triggered again. So
can Diana try to jump and help her?
Yeah,
so
you could try to grab her.
Yeah, okay. What do I roll?
Like, for that one, you can do an athletics because you're grabbing her. Like, Derek is trying to pull her back up too. It's more a matter of fighting the sudden drop, and she's dead weight.
That's a 22.
Shit. Nice.
So it's just Anise that's falling right now?
Just because she's walking at the front. Like, Derek was beside her. So yeah, as she starts to sink, Derek like doubles back and is pulling her. And as she does this, Diana notices what's going on, and with an amazing amount of traction from her space slightly above the water, she's able to double in and pull Anise back out with Derek. So Anise does not sink. Aidin saw this happening, but he didn't remember in time to warn her, but he was not sinking himself. So you've successfully not sunk. Meanwhile, as far as Anise is concerned, she's batting around a little bit, and now her legs are wet.
Weird. Okay.
Are you all right?
Just a reminder that I cannot see or hear anything while I am in Bartholomew.
Shit.
I thought that was a one-time thing. I did not realize that was still there.
I mean, if...
Do I need to make a perception check for Bartholomew?
Go for it.
Okay.
And this is you peeking into the cave entrance, because at this point you're far enough forward to do that.
Should I roll with Hemlock's stats, I guess? Or
just roll a d20. I'll add it for you.
Okay.
Like, I could give you the whole programming for this, but it's kind of overkill. Yeah, the perception bonus is enough for you to see through this part. What Bartholomew notices first is that obviously the inside is dark, which is more pleasing to Bartholomew. But also, Anise recognizes that before, when you went through this cave the first time, this is the part that was clean cut by Lucretia.
Mm-hmm.
But looking through it, there's no mushrooms. Those were cut away since the last time Anise was here. But you also don't see any spiders. Just empty.
Oh, can I have been looking for spiders before I went into Bartholomew, like in the trees, in the bushes?
Yeah. You want to roll a preemptive perception with Anise for that?
Yeah.
You did not see any spiders, but admittedly, it's daytime in trees.
So, there aren't any mushrooms anymore, but I don't see any spiders either.
Oh, mushrooms?
That was an issue with... He's still speaking to her in Sylvan. It was an issue with Einosh that we dealt with here.
Einosh? Like
yes.
The dead apostle?
He attacked Sherwood.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Wait, why do you have the mushrooms? He's a tree. I guess trees grow mushrooms. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, he possesses people, so he's done it before. Make sure, don't make deals with trees.
What does that have to? What does that have to do with mushrooms?
A big tree. We don't know his power set. What is his? What he possesses from people. It's like a mystery bag.
Gross.
So have we stopped moving entirely, or are we like, am I being led like around the thing?
They successfully got you around it, so you can keep moving forward now, unless anyone decides to stop.
No, I figured we were still moving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm being quiet and like kind of whispering this to her just to not be loud, and yeah.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I see any signs of Shelara anywhere?
What do you mean by signs of her? Like, what are you looking for?
Like, web bits, or like...
Spider stuff?
Elf bits, or spider stuff.
Okay, sure.
Would I...
17?
Okay, so you're checking the entrance for that?
Yeah.
Like, are you investigating the entrance or like the water?
Yeah.
Or, like, where are you looking?
Just inside the entrance.
Okay.
And I guess she can peek into the water, see if she sees anything. But
okay. So inside the entrance, you, as noted before, like you can tell that this has definitely been affected by a move earth spell. You understand that some Driders are spellcasters, and that this one probably was, so that's probably a sign that she did it, because it's unlikely anyone outside would have. Also, looking around, you can see in the entrance area little bits of leather here and there. They seem to be scraps that you can identify as being the same material that you saw in some of the ranger armor back when you were at the barracks. It seems like this is where they were taken in. They were not falling through the pit in the water. They were dragged in.
This is not good.
Have we moved far enough for a new perception check through Bartholomew, or are you going to keep using the old one?
You can roll a new one.
Okay. Just a straight d20 again?
Just a straight d20, yeah.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, you don't really see anything new this go round. But you do know that Bartholomew is now approaching that big water area where you fought Clover before. It is also dark in here. So those of you who cannot see in the dark, what are you doing?
Let me know when we're about to go into the cave. I can make us all stealthy.
We
Just squeeze my hand if we're about to go into the cave.
Diana just like squishes her hand.
Okay, she'll cast. She will cast that.
I'm going to add you to the combat tracker so you can be targeted.
Whee!
Let's see.
Okay, I cast it, but it disappeared from my list. So
that was your freebie one, right?
Yeah.
Then it probably disappeared because you
used up
the only one. So I'm gonna add the effect.
Okay.
No problem, but I need to add everyone to the combat tracker. Hey, look, you're friendly.
Yeah, if we're also inside the cave now, I'm going to bond with Anise, myself, and Diana.
Oh, we have to roll your HP. What? I think we have to roll your HP. I don't think we did that before.
It's in there.
It's right there.
Okay. I'm wondering if it took the average or if it rolled it. But either way, that's fine.
I don't know. I'll take it.
Fair enough. She tank you too.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are in there. So you're casting Pass Without Trace on everybody?
I assume yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, let's do
Should be able to get everybody, including Hemlock.
All right.
And then, for the benefit of Diana, Anise will describe the cave. Like, there's the straight shot, and then the big open area that's watery, where we fought Clover before.
Fun.
Oh yeah, and when Aidin described that he can bond with people, he's gonna let them know, like, to keep it going, we have to be within 30 feet of each other.
Good to know.
So Anise will pop back out of Bartholomew. Do we want to do the same thing we did last time, where we make my staff glow with daylight and then cover it so we can see?
Ooh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can see. Derek can see.
Got my goggles on.
I can't see shit.
You can't? Okay. So she will cast daylight on her staff and then cover it with a cloth so that it's low light, just like last time. Okay. Bam.
There it is. I was wondering where that effect went. Drag this on everybody.
I'm casting it on the staff of flowers, which I can use to make flowers grow if I, for some reason, need to.
Hey.
It can be fun.
At least I'm proficient with it, unlike the reason arm.
Still says Wayne Bruce on there.
I need to re-import
At
this
least he's
NPC.
not still mysterious weirdo. I still got the mysterious weirdo image.
Yeah, I have to replace that anyway because it's his old level. He has more HP than that, I promise.
Yeah, like at the bottom where you can save things, I still have image mysterious weirdo, just like quick saved.
That's because I refuse to identify it.
So I can just behold Derek whenever I want to. Einsberg and Homunculus. Oh, I can also behold Echo if I want.
Behold Echo.
There he is. Oh, it even populates his evasion now. That's good. Hooray.
Yay!
Yay!
That's important.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, he's in there.
Would you like to carry the staff, or do you want me to carry it?
Oh, can I?
Sure.
Ooh.
I mean, I can see in the dark, but also I will be in the bat, mostly.
Does it do anything cool?
You can make it sprout flowers.
Do that.
Just Anise will just like expend one of the charges and kind of just like smack it on the ground, and a flower will bloom. Well, let me make sure that's actually how it works.
Crack
pretty
it like a
close.
glow stick.
Wooden staff has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge from the staff and cause a flower to sprout from a patch of earth or soil within 5 feet of you, or from the staff itself. Oh, she'll have it come out of the staff.
Ooh.
I can specify the kind of flower. Oh, unless I specify it makes a mild scented daisy. The flower is harmless
Choices.
and non-magical. Grows or withers as normal flower would. Yeah. What's your favorite kind of flower? Do you have one?
Surprise me.
It's just a daisy.
Ooh.
It's a blue daisy.
Ooh.
The blue daisy is now a light source.
That's a neat trick. I need to learn it. Ooh.
Well, it's the staff.
Oh,
The staff itself does it.
where can I get
The Street of the Fishing Cat.
one?
In,
I'm gonna
in Paris.
roll to see if I know where that is.
I'm pretty sure that's where I got that.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would I roll for that?
History?
History?
Yeah, it'd be history.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I've been there before.
Fun meta fact. Penelope's there right now.
Hey.
Cool. She sneezes.
And
Oh God, I think they're talking about me back home. Or not
I'm
back
sure
home.
it's just good things.
Oh God, where am I? Huh?
You're in France. I know. It happens to the worst of us and the best of us.
I think I'm allergic to France, Johnny.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I met you here. You seemed fine before.
Oh,
I wonder what Penelope's up to right now.
touching Johnny's butt. I'm joking.
I bet she's touching Johnny's butt.
Man, why do I get the feeling that Anise thinks I'm touching your butt, Johnny?
I have to assume it's some kind of monk fourth wall thing.
Probably.
Alright, so we're moving into the cave.
Yep, you're now at the... Well, you're in the cave, from what I can tell. You've all gone into the cave, and Bartholomew is now at the big watery area in the middle.
Cool.
So,
Is that a new perception check?
sure.
Oh,
To see
thank you.
what
Please,
do in the room.
please roll better than a 1. Bartholomew, please. Okay, that's much better than a 1.
All right, so that big middle area that was previously filled with mushrooms and stuff, mushrooms are all dead. They're all gone. They've disappeared remarkably quickly in the last week. Also, no spiders.
Well, still no mushrooms and still no spiders.
That's interesting.
This is definitely... There were lots of spiders of a lot of different sizes before. Not in this... Not here, because this is where we fought Einosh and there were all these mushroom things, but it's still weird that we're not seeing any spiders.
So you saw spiders here before?
Well, we fell through the floor of the wellspring, and there were a lot of spiders there. And then there was a point where the mushrooms were kind of barricading the spiders in.
You know where they were barricading them in at?
There's a big open area that we're going to come to. That's where the bat is right now, and that's mainly where the mushrooms were. And then just past that is where the spiders were. And then just past that is where Shelara's lair, lab, cave, dwelling.
Gotcha.
Let me roll.
We're just
Let me
going.
just roll in real life. What am I doing?
We're just going to cross that water then, right?
Do you know anything? Do the words "dreams end" mean anything to you?
I'm gonna roll a thing. I would assume yes, but would
Yeah,
I
you
roll
can go for
Arcana?
that. Be Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah.
What?
Yes,
Sorry,
Arcana.
I was
Arcana.
Okay, will specifically. What
Arcana.
do I roll for? Okay.
sorry, I couldn't tell who you were telling that to.
Mm.
Oh, balls!
You've heard the term, but you've heard a lot of terms.
Yeah, I've heard the term, but I've heard a lot.
Okay, don't worry about it.
You
Okay.
feel like you might have heard about it back at, where you spend your daytime.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
going
I
back
think
into
I might have heard
Bartholomew.
about it at Clock Tower a couple times.
You're from Clock Tower.
I go there every now and then.
We should talk later. I'm going back into Bartholomew now. Poof. Just a reminder that I cannot see or hear anything.
Well, darn, there goes that topic of conversation. Horsey boy.
Yes.
Can I call you Horsey boy?
Well, preferably I am a centaur. I'm like part horse, but not all horse.
Can I give you a nickname?
Sure.
What kind of nickname would you like?
I guess whatever floats your boat. I now have the nickname Sugar Cubes and Sunny Row. Just call me my name, Aidin. Whatever I guess you're comfortable with.
Okay, well, I like Sunny. I'm gonna call you Sunny.
Okay. That's
Sunshine.
fitting.
Can I call you
Oh,
Sunshine?
Yeah, that's really
I'm gonna
nice.
call you Sunshine. I like
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Thank you. It's very, yeah, I like that. I guess, yeah, we've been to Clock Tower before, so I'm sure Anise will be really
Oh.
interested.
You've both been to Clock Tower?
Well, that was a horse, you see. And he just kind of pulls out like the horse head for a moment and then like puts it back into his bag of holding.
Oh. You
Yeah,
know the Sax coat, don't you?
we do.
I love her dearly. She's great. I'm really worried about her sister, though. I heard she was lost at sea.
Oh yeah, really terrible.
Yeah, it's
No.
tragic.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's very big. I have now gone to sea for the first time, and I can say it's very large.
Yeah, I go to classes there sometimes. I have a little bit of a history with Clock Tower, but we're not going to talk about that.
We can talk about it later for sure. I think Anise would love to hear about it. Just when we get closer and to an appropriate point, I want to make sure I get this warding on everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks over at Derek and he's like, "Bro," and just fist bumps him. That's all they need.
He accepts and returns the fist bump.
They speak through their actions and muscles. We did that last time too.
Anise is like, I can sense something homosexual happening.
Yeah, like Aiden's just like
Fujoshi
doing the, like,
sense
thing to do
tingling.
Oh my god. He gives the plan to him of how he's gonna make sure that like Anise is bonded and protected, so he doesn't have to worry as much and like sneaking in and yeah, all in the power of muscles.
All right. So at this point, the party reaches the entrance to the big water area, and Bartholomew can reach, I think, the other end of the room. I think that's about the range. It's a big room.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was a pretty big room.
So the party themselves, with their light source, can definitely see there are no mushrooms in here now.
Okay.
Wasn't there a bit of a drop? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. There's a bit of a drop, and then there's a sort of pillar thing in the middle, and then I'll just show you the map. That might be easier. I have that handy. Here you go.
Yeah, Anise
better than making us remember it.
Anise would definitely come back from bat vision to make the climb down for sure.
Yeah. So I made a little circle to show you where your entrance is because that's artificial. So there that is. There's your entrance. As you recall, the path to Shelara's workshop is the bottom left of this map. The upper right is simply where the water comes in. You never actually explored that way, but...
Ooh, this is a pretty big lake.
It's pretty shallow, so you can walk through it.
No, don't worry about that. And she just starts walking across the water.
Oh yeah.
Well, after we've climbed down, I assume.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh yeah, shit. We do kind of have to climb down.
Yeah. I'm not making you guys roll to climb down.
Woo!
You're not in a hurry, so you can do it.
Once we are down in the shallow water and like have moved a little forward, Anise would have Bartholomew start to go into that tunnel. And all right, so across that way is the tunnel that leads to what used to be Shelara's workshop, probably still is. So gonna have my bats scouted.
Okay.
New perception.
New perception.
Don't be a 1. Don't be a 1.
That's
Okay.
much better than a 1.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
All right. So, yeah, from over there, Bartholomew can just reach the entrance to the dry part of the cave. And flying around over there, Bartholomew picks something up on, I guess, bat sonar.
Yeah, he should have blind sight.
Yeah, he's got blind sight. That's sort of how they reflect it. Like, he can see. And with his blind sight, he can see that ahead, still no spiders. Getting kind of concerning there. But as Bartholomew's looking ahead, it notices the shadow sort of being cast because of the light source in the big room now, reflecting off the water. The room illuminates pretty well. It had bioluminescence in here before, but all that stuff's dead, so it's a little bit darker. But your staff is covering enough that I'm not going to mess with the map. But Bartholomew notices that there are shadows moving around that don't correspond to your group.
I feel like
In the big room.
In the big room.
Yeah, Anise would pop back and immediately look up.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing above you, thankfully. But yeah, so I'm gonna drop you guys on the map so I can describe by your absence where things are. So, whoop. I'll let you guys decide which way you want to walk around the pillar, but I'm just dropping you in for the moment. And
Yeah, I think we would have gone around that way.
that's what I assume because it's the shorter path, but I'm gonna put those around and a hemlock. I'm not going to bother with the sizing for hemlock because this is a big map.
Yeah.
Magic. I guess I didn't pick it.
I think Hemlock would either be on my shoulder. He would be on one of our shoulders. He wouldn't
Sure.
be just free flying.
Right.
Blah, blah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Free flying. No.
What?
Leapfrogging.
You know.
Okay, so the lot of you going through up here, you're creating a light effect that is passing to essentially the northwest side of the cave, which is how the light gets down as far as Bartholomew is over at the entrance area. Just for the sake of having a point of reference, Bartholomew is currently down here. Down there, that little circle. But the shadows that you're casting are going around, and the disruption from the reflected water is over in this area. You couldn't see what, you just noticed the water was rippling, meaning that something is moving around down there.
Yeah,
and now that you're back in Anise mode and you're looking for it, I'm not going to make you roll a different perception check. You can see that while the water itself, well, you don't see anything on top of the water. You can see disruption in the water. And you know it's shallow, but you've pieced together that something is moving over there that you can't see with your eyes.
Something's invisible then.
Yeah, something invisible is over there.
Ooh.
Aidin's gonna pop the bond. Just quietly just take their hands and emboldening bond. So Diana, Anise, and Aidin now have the bond.
Okay. Which is effectively blessing without actually being blessing, right?
No.
There's other
the
benefits
bond-
too, but like for
Yeah.
mechanically, you get the D4 added, and also you can do
yeah.
the shuffling around thing. And
Yeah, the D4 for attack roll, and ability check, or saving throw, and then each creature can add it no more than once per turn.
right.
And then
I don't
switch
think
in place.
Fantasy Grounds is programmed for that, so we may have to add that manually. But I just wanted to announce it to everyone. This is giving you benefits on your attacks.
We don't know if it's probably a foe. We don't know if it's an ally or neutral or a foe, so I don't want to just hack it right away.
So that is what Aidin is doing right now. Anise and Diana can do something if they want to.
So
Derek is just sort of putting up his dukes in case it's something he has to fight.
it's about 45 feet away.
That seems about right. Let's draw a line. About, from Anise, about 40 feet away. Is the center of that area, acknowledging that it's kind of hard to tell exactly.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Cool.
You can see the rippling in the water is unnatural, which means something's over there, but you can't tell what.
Can I? This is gonna sound weird. Can I see if it's steaming at all, like in a perception check?
Yeah, you can roll perception for that. You don't see anything steaming from over there, but because you broke the 20, you smell something's over there.
Is it a recognizable smell?
Smells to you like birds. Gross,
birds?
unkept birds.
It smells like really gross birds.
Bird?
Yeah,
Ooh.
like really dirty birds.
Ooh.
Probably dead. Is it like an undead kind of like rotting smell?
It's more of a gross, musky smell that you'd find on like wild animals that have gotten into stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Also, there's another smell mixed in it that I'll let you have because you broke 20 on your perception check. Separate to that, you didn't notice it before, but now that you're really paying attention, there's an unnatural chemical smell to this cave. The closest thing you have as a frame of reference on it would be some of the chemicals that were in Anice's workshop for potion making.
Okay. He just looks to Anise. Like, does it remind him of the plant that he gave her?
No, this is more like chemistry set kind of smell.
Okay. Cool. So he just turns to Anise. He's like, okay, really gross birds, and it reminds me. There's something else. It reminds me of your shop. She's been messing. She's been experimenting.
Do we want to go check it out? It's something invisible that smells weird. Think it's a trap?
It may be. It might attack us. I mean, it's invisible. And this whole place has been empty so far, right?
So far, no spiders, nothing, no mushrooms.
It's not Archon.
Hmm.
I mean, I could try something if you guys are open to it.
What would you like to try? I didn't prepare
I
any of my
can-
dispelling.
Well, I can sneak up on that little ledge right there and grab a pebble, and chuck it in the direction of it.
I can also. I have dispel magic.
Um, that's. Oh, if you have that, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I
that
have it.
think that might work at least on one of them, or an area maybe if it's a field of magic doing this.
Okay, so it's up to 120 feet, so I should be able to do it. I'm just gonna cast dispel magic on the general area where the invisible thing is.
Okay, let's make sure that I remember how that works in this edition because they change it every time. Because
Yeah.
I don't know how to balance
Spell
anything.
magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Yeah. I'm casting it at 3rd, so.
Casting it at 3rd.
Mhm.
Okay. From casting it at 3rd level, go ahead and roll the spellcasting check.
And don't
Which is
forget your
just. Is it just a straight D20?
Your spellcasting ability, it'd be a wisdom check.
Wisdom. Okay. Do I get?
You get the
Sorry,
D4.
I get a D4 on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's an ability check.
Good, because it's not good. A 9, 12.
Let's see.
Probably could have guidance to myself. Oh well.
Let me check something. I want to make sure that I remember how this works correctly.
If it's 3rd or lower, it just automatically dispels.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to remember if when you do a spellcasting, like make an ability check with your spellcasting ability is not the same thing as making a like spell check, spell attack or spell check or whatever. I'm trying to see if you get proficiency or not.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah, usually when we're rolling these things, we're targeting something in the combat tracker, so Fancy Grants does it automatically.
Okay,
Yeah.
it does not. I just wanted to confirm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, so that totaled to 12.
12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ba-bum. Fortunately, the thing that causes this, if I recall correctly, is just a level 2 spell, so that was irrelevant. But I like to not tell you what it is in case you're wrong. So yeah, you dispel an invisibility that's going on in that area, and revealing some things, which you can now see.
Ew.
Oh. Is that an owl bear?
It's 2 owlbears.
Oh, fuck.
So are they alive, dead?
Oh, do I have to drag them manually? Hold on, let me remove those because the thing didn't add them correctly. They'll be back, I promise.
Bye, owls.
Like, add them to the combat tracker.
I'll
And it's like, no.
I'll miss you.
You can stay gone. It's all good.
All right, here they are.
Yeah, so
You can see them now.
Since Anise
yeah.
dispelled the
Those are owlbears. Welcome to D&D. Sorry, go ahead.
Diana's just gonna reach over and like pat Anise on the shoulder and be like, "Well done, well done."
So
Now that
are
they're
they-
no longer invisible, they are not undead. They are just big, angry-looking monsters that are no longer invisible, and instead it's going to be initiative fun.
Oh, good.
Whoa!
And first initiative of this party is Diana's up first. Yeah, so for those of you who have never seen an owlbear before, they are an iconic Dungeons & Dragons monster that I think appeared in that movie I haven't seen yet.
I want so bad.
And they look like that.
Owl bear.
Oh, that's terrifying.
They are
And
terrifying.
This might be a roll. Are they just normal ass owlbears? No added limbs or extra
Yeah.
pieces?
Um, you can roll nature, and I will tell you. You don't have to.
And owlbears normally exist in this type moon setting. This is not like she took an owl and a bear and fused them together.
That's what you're rolling for.
All is well.
So, as far as you're aware,
Do I get? Hang on. Do I get the D4 with that?
You should. Oh, but it's only once per turn.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Oh, rip.
it's fine.
Okay.
You've never seen these things before. They do seem to be something weird where two things are put together. I'm using owlbears as the mechanics, but a bird has been forced into the body of a bear, and something hideous as a result of it is now here in front of you. There's two of them. They're gross. They also smell terrible.
Anise is just going to turn to Aidin and go, I think we just need to put these things out of their misery.
They are screeching.
They need to pass on. So he is acknowledging that they got to go to Eldath Waters. They need to go back to the cycle.
Okay, Diana's up.
Can I make a check against what he just said about Eldath?
What are you trying to check?
Just if that's something that she would know about Eldath.
You can roll religion.
Okay.
Yeah, you know about some Eldath. What are you trying to know about it?
So he was talking about how they need to pass through Eldath's waters and all that stuff, and is that something that she would be familiar with the process of?
She would know that Eldath is understanding of the need for euthanizing a creature that's suffering, and that there is definitely a place for ending suffering, even if there's like no better way out, then that is acceptable. And it's not something that's done lightly, but it is understood to be superior to the alternatives, and so ideally you would go for a quick and clean death rather than a protracted one.
Yeah. Alright, she's just gonna pat Aidin on... She can't reach the shoulder. On his arm and just be like, don't worry, we'll make this quick. And...
Thank you.
Also apologies, because, new character, who dis?
That's fair. Alright, you moving up there?
She gonna move. She's just gonna go ahead and move in and attack.
Okie dokie. Ah, motherland! You went too far.
Ah, shit!
There you go.
I'm too excited.
Way too excited.
Alright, so that's Owlbear too. Okay. She's gonna attack. Boom.
Damn.
That's
I
a
think
hit.
she hit.
You did. You hit it good.
Spicy.
Okay, so yeah, Diana pulls out a longsword, which those of you around her, you can almost feel the room get colder as she does so. You can see little bits of frost appearing on the water under her feet as she swings the sword forward and slashes into the owlbear. And as the sword hits it, you can actually see frost crystals cover the wound, embedding themselves further into the creature.
Woo.
And then she bonked it.
And then, see. Oh, please. Ah, damn, why is that an action? No. That is also an action. Fuck.
You have so many actions, though.
So many actions. I'm gonna see if I'm about to do this part correctly. Hang on, guys. I don't remember. Oh no. Did I not take that one?
What are you looking up?
Invocations.
Yeah, you should have invocations. Did I not set them up correctly? Let's
Don't
see.
see them.
Bum, bum, bum.
'Cause I saw one on Penelope's sheet.
Wondering if I didn't set them up correctly on this one. I know which ones you took. If you're looking for the ability to attack again, you can.
Yes. No,
I think
no,
that's...
no. Actually,
okay.
no. I was looking for the thing with Eldritch Blast.
There's a few of those.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, he knows what I mean.
I know which one you're talking
specifically.
about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think because it was a different one, it didn't auto-populate, but I can... Like, that is a thing that you can do.
okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since she can cast Eldritch Blast as a bonus action,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You should. It's a cantrip, isn't it?
No, it's
Well,
an action. Fuck.
It's an action. So
Never mind.
what you can do if you're using the one that we're talking about is you can run up to 10 feet away from it. Then you can use the Eldritch Blast. And then for the second blast, because you get 2, you can do what you just did. So you can still
Gotcha.
blast it.
Okay, so I can still blast it.
Yeah, you can still blast it.
Okay, I'm a pew pew.
And I'll reprogram this to work properly for you next time.
Cool.
I think I set it up on Penelope's sheet and forgot to reset it up on this one.
Oh, wait, no, because Eldritch Blast itself is an action. And I've already used my action.
Right. What I'm saying is, if you use your move to go to 10 feet away from it, then you can do it.
I see. Okay. Cool. Then yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
So you still get to PPU it.
Huh?
So what you do is you move to 10 feet away from it, and then you
do an Eldritch
Blast.
saying yeah.
And then that lets you then attack it with the thing that you just did. So you get to do both.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what you were trying to do. We just did the order backwards.
Okay, cool. So
you get one
Eldritch
blast
first. Okay. So I would get the 2 pew pew?
You get 1 pew because you use the other one to move
1
and
pew
swing.
pew.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll explain how the ability works to people later, because this is really confusing. There you go. Now you still did the thing, though. Cool.
It's not letting me complete my turn, so...
Oh, weird.
I'm hitting complete turn. It's not...
Oh, I know why. It's because even though we rolled initiative, it did not actually put the turn marker on you, because it's dumb. So now you can complete your turn.
There. Turn done.
Also, there's another thing that we need to do, because you gave a bonus to initiative for Derek, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fix that. Cool. That bumps him up to 18, so he should have gone first. Good job, Derek. Fixing that now.
Derek's just being
Enjoy
sneaky.
the sweet fruity friend.
How do you like...
So we're just going to correct it accordingly. So 5, 10, 15, 20, running on over. Derek's gonna punch stuff because he's Derek.
Oh shit.
Can Derek punch an owlbear?
Anise is just like, kick his ass, babe.
I'll hold your flower, babe.
Hold my moons. That is one of my favorite pictures on the internet. It's simple, but it makes me happy. All right, Derek, we're going to target you some owlbear, and then we're going to violence you some owlbear.
Violence! Woo!
Violence, violence. Violins, violins.
Wait. I like that you took the iconic D&D monster, but, like, made it happen in this universe in the most horrifying way.
Yeah, we do what we can.
That's just some good storytelling right there.
Derek, punch!
Ah.
Derek, punch! That's a hit. Yay.
Hmm?
Derek, punch more. Derek is made of punches. Derek gets one good in. Blam.
Hey.
Good job, Derek. You tried. You flurried.
Hey. Get him, Derek.
Yeah. Alright, so he tried. Kabonk. Now we're gonna move it down. Now owlbear number 2 wants revenge.
No.
Unfortunately, Diana seems to be a bigger threat than Derek.
Oh.
Based on his rolls, which were miserable. Because Derek rolled real bad. As is his way. So it's gonna... it's looming up at Diana. And it's going to swipe down at it with its claws. Creepy bear claws. And misses. And as you dodge out of the way of its bear claws, that beak is coming down at you. And it hits.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting beak bonked. You're getting beak tonked for a bit.
Ooh.
15 damage as it just chomps down on your exposed neck.
Ow.
And as it's biting you with its beak, you can smell it, and it smells disgusting.
Ew, you need a bath. Ugh.
And then Merlin goes. And then Penelope goes. And then Aidin goes.
Yay. Okay. Aidin's gonna hit it with a guiding bolt. I'm going to move closer though. Oh. Why won't you?
I have to
okay.
approve it.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna move 5 feet forward just so I'm closer to them a little bit so they're not out of range. And
Isn't guiding bolt like 120 feet or something?
I need to make sure
your
they
other
get
thing.
30
Your other
out of-
thing. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Guiding bolt. Where did you go? Because I can just drag it onto them, right?
The inside of there should be a spell attack thing that you can drag into them.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so cast. I'm gonna cast it on Owlbear too. What the fuck?
Alas.
I was on a 15 for a while. That makes me so sad. Oh wait, I also get a D4, I think, right?
You can use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You roll a D4, and I'll tell you if it changes. You're really good at rolling those.
I appreciate.
Let me see
that
what
I
its
do.
AC is.
It's 14, right? Because the 14 hit. So it put me at 16.
Yeah. You go enough to hit it. You can do the damage now.
Yeah.
And light it up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, it's a lot of damage.
Look at all that glow.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
Blam.
Y'all have seen Aidin like actually hit something for the first time.
So
I mean,
yeah,
magically. Yeah.
Aidin steps forward a few feet, and what form does your guiding bolt take? Do you shoot like an arrow of light, or do you swing a mace, or what's up?
It's like a beam of warm sunlight just like outstretches from his hand and just shoots against the owlbear. So like
Okay.
hues of like orange and yellow.
Okay. Then yeah, hues of orange and yellow fly across the room, illuminating the whole area around you very briefly. And when it strikes the owlbear, it screeches. And in the process, you can actually see it glowing with residual burn, so that it's a little bit easier to find in the darkness for at least a little while. It was not happy.
And now it's got advantage.
It does not look good either. That absolutely hurt. Also, Diana, it now smells like burning gross, that smell.
Oh, good. I love this. Love it so much.
Yeah. And now it is Anis's turn. Well, actually, did I have any other action that was his move and his action?
Uh,
Or is the
actually-
bonus what you use to make that D4 thing happen? I don't remember.
it's just a natural.
Okay.
Hold on. It's just a once a per turn. It's not a
Cool.
bonus thing. I will use the rest of the movement because I will move. That was 5.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25. No, never mind. I can't... Hold on. Let me read this really quick.
Sure.
So I've never actually used charge before. When you move at least 30 feet straight forward and hit. Oh, it's a melee attack.
Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
got bonk him.
No, I can't do that. Yeah,
I've got to fix these things.
All right.
Forgetting to you.
I will stay where I am, and then I guess that's turn complete.
Anis time.
Ooh, 1 second.
Yeah, sorry, my headphones are.
Yeah, we're having a headphone issue.
Full of rage.
Okay, I will not be pulling them off again. Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Anise is going to do something she has not done before. She is going to cast Summon Elemental.
Oh.
So,
Ooh.
not that I'm going to summon, not that I would summon him in this watery area. Would this summon a specific elemental or just a random one?
All right, so is it the spell summon elemental?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
going for
alright.
a water elemental, but I would like to know if in the future I could summon Ignatius with it.
It wouldn't be specifically Ignatius, but
Okay.
let me see. An elemental, unoccupied space.
I'm going to put it,
Oh, you get to pick one, so you could pick a water, yeah.
water. Yep, right there.
All right, let me get you a water elemental. Lame. I'm gonna replace this token in a minute, but it'll be more fun.
As long as
For
I
now,
keep
it's a
concentration.
giant E. Where are you dropping
As
it?
long as I, right, I drew a thing
Where the
right in
5
front
is?
of Owlbear 1. Yep.
All right. Well, fun fact: elementals are cool.
Well, yeah. And I get to keep him for an hour as long as I keep concentration.
Awesome.
He
Wait.
moves, or, well, they move immediately after me,
Okay.
basically. Yeah.
All right. Let me actually instead add that to the combat tracker so that it actually can be targeted. So let me...
That was my action. I am going to hang out back here, but I will call over to Diana. You all right?
I'll be all. Oh, I got a little chompy bit on my neck here.
All right. Bonus action healing word.
Ooh, spicy.
Just a little first level.
Oh, we sont to vie.
Friendly spirit elemental.
Bam. Oh,
Hell
Ooh.
yeah!
Oh,
We're
Ooh.
doing real good with those D4s today.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, little cow
So
tops.
have a little bit of healing,
oof! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
and then my elemental will go.
Yeah, I'm gonna change its
basically
initiative
immediately
to
after
match
me. Okay.
yours. There it is. Okay.
Now I
Your
don't know what
element.
it can do.
I assume it can violence. Let's confirm.
Yeah, I was gonna have it do some violence on
Oh, it
Owlbear
can.
1.
Elemental makes a number attack equal to half the spell's level, rounded down. This is a what level spell?
That was a 4th.
So 2.
Yes.
Gets 2 attacks.
Hell
Cool.
yeah!
Which one would you like it to bonk?
Owlbear 1, the one that's not damaged yet.
The one that's not damaged yet. Okay.
Yep.
I'll say there's a.
Oof. All right. So your
Should
water
I my
elemental.
turn? Okay.
Yeah, your water elemental comes up out of the water in front of the owlbear, or between the owlbears, I guess. And when it does, it forms a giant watery fist and just proceeds to slam into that thing. And we're gonna see if it works. Did they not set it up mechanically? Come on. I might have to program new elementals for you later. Alright, we're gonna do this the manual way, I guess. Will it work? No. Fine. Why didn't they program that in? Alright, we're just gonna roll it manually and I'll just tell you if it works or not. Alright, what is your spell attack modifier?
That's an excellent question.
So 8 plus your proficiency makes it 11, plus your wisdom bonus is 13, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Right. So oof. Yeah, it rolls a 15. It slams into that thing. All right, so then it's going to do some
Yes, I do
bludgeoning
indeed have a
damage.
big number 13 written down, so that is it.
All right, so 1d10 plus 4 plus spells level of 2, or spells level of 4, right?
4, yep.
All right. Okay, so it slams into it for 9 damage up front. Cool. And now it's going to try to do it again. And next time I will automate this. And it hits with another... It rolls a 15 on both of its attacks. That's exciting. Oof! And this time it crunches through for another 18 damage.
Holy shit.
Haymakers. Yeah, water hurts. All right.
So the owlbear looks pretty damaged. Both of them do?
They both do. Like, the owlbear number 2 is definitely hurting more.
Mm-hmm.
But owlbear number 1 is taking a beating. And owlbear number 1 is now going to try to return that beating on the water elemental that just hit it. Because it doesn't understand what summons are. It just knows that this thing keeps hitting it. So it's going to try to claw at it. And it's going to hit it. Okay, so good news, Diana. You're now getting a little refreshing water as it gets smacked out of the elemental and into your face.
Ooh, yay? Ow?
And similar to your experience, now the owlbear is biting down with its weird beak into the water, but it doesn't seem to be getting a whole lot of purchase because it's made of water. But they are now having a little kaiju battle. The elemental's smaller, but it's really hard to actually destroy water. And Hemlock's turn. Hooray!
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if Hemlock would do anything. Just about the only thing would be the haunting melody. Let me refresh myself on how that worked.
It's
one
charms.
creature. Okay, we did change it to one creature, so it's not everybody.
It's not a cone anymore.
And then, am I reading that right? He's got like 6 charges of it?
I don't remember how the charges for that worked. It's been a while.
Okay.
Ignore the thing I just clicked.
I'd have him move so that he's like perched on my shoulder. Well,
okay.
Is he close? Would he be close enough to do it? Within 60 feet. Yeah, that's within 60 feet. Yeah, I think he'd try and have the owlbear 1. He'd try and whammy cast.
Okay. So, wisdom save?
It should have rolled
it failed, yeah.
Now. Okay.
Yep, owlbear 1 is...
I've got charmed, incapacitated, and incapacitated.
Okay. Do you have an affected dragon there? I don't remember if he does or not.
I have 3 effects.
Drag the charmed and
and
incapacitated onto it.
Okay. So, a bam, and then a bam. Okay. I don't know why I have 2 incapacitated.
I think the word appears in there twice, and that's probably why
Okay.
it automated wrong. I need to rebuild Hemlock in general. I think Hemlock was made before I knew how this worked.
Possibly.
Hemlock
All
also
right.
is weird carryovers from Pathfinder stuff.
Mhm.
So I need to reevaluate a lot of that. But not right now. Because right now he's putting Owlbear to sleep, and that's funny. Or at least confused it. Good job, Hemlock. Oh, look, it's Derek's turn. Derek is gonna punch this owlbear in front of him with advantage.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do. Alright. Apply violence. He hit the owlbear with your help.
Fuck
Woo!
yeah.
And he punched it. Now he's gonna try to hit it again. And he missed it somehow. Now he's gonna try to hit it
Ooh.
again.
I believe in you,
And he
Derek.
punched it.
Fuck yeah.
He's
Woo.
doing a decent amount. Owlbear 2's not in a great place. And now it's Diana's turn.
Ooh, I get to do a little pew pew.
This is the guy who bit your neck.
It is.
It's almost dead.
It is. It would be a shame if I were to attack it with my sword. Bonk.
Such violence.
Oh.
Ah!
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
If I recall correctly, you get 2 swings, don't you?
I don't know.
I think it's not set up
Uh,
correctly in here, but I think you get 2 attacks because of your blade.
Do I?
Let me check.
I don't remember that being a thing.
I'm checking.
I mean, if you want me to take a second swing, I will take a second swing.
Da 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 da. Because I have a list over here of all of your actual invocations, even though they don't seem to be appearing properly in the game. Do. We new stuff. All right. So, of the invocations that you took, that included Thirsting Blade. You can attack with your packed weapon twice instead of once when you take the attack action on your turn.
Mhm.
So, yeah. You can attack again.
Oh. Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. That was the one that you sent me on the list you picked.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I'm just like, wait a minute. Now I remember that. Sorry, the it also kept cutting out. So I'm just
No, I
like,
understand.
ugh.
You can bonk it.
I bonk it again.
Oh, well, that's a
I
Holy
big
shit.
bonk.
definitely bonk it. It's a big bonk.
Yeah. You can bonk the hell out of it. That's a lot of dice.
Holy shit.
It is.
The game is confused.
There
There it went.
okay. I think I killed it.
Damage exceeds hit points by 19.
Jesus fuck.
That bite was personal.
How do you want to end the bear that what bit you?
She's literally going to chop its head off.
Shunk. You've removed the owl from the owlbear.
It's just a bear now.
And she's gonna turn and look back at Aidin and be like, I told you I was gonna make it pass quickly. And
It just shudders but nods.
and then she's just gonna use her action. Get
Her
over here.
bonus?
Or not her action, her movement. Her movement.
Gotcha.
Make sure
Sorry.
not to go too far.
How far is
Alright.
too far? She doesn't know.
He told her 30 feet that she has to stay within.
Oh, well, she's...
If she pops it, she can. It's just she won't be connected anymore, and she won't get the D4.
She's in 30 feet still.
Okay. Woo.
Is she within 30 feet of it in there?
Yeah.
I think you're one past.
Well, then instead of there, she's gonna go there. So that she can still be in 30.
Yay.
Or wait, hold on. There's a dead owlbear there. She's gonna go right
Sure.
there.
You can just take its spot. Whee!
She's got the zoomies!
There you go. Yeah.
It's like if
That is a
Penelope
dead
had more
owlbear.
movement.
Oh. She's actually got the same amount.
Huh.
She doesn't have to hop for it.
She doesn't have special shoes. Alright, so that's a dead owlbear.
Mm. Yep, sorry, I meant to
Goodbye,
click the
dead owlbear.
button.
You're good. Aidin time.
Yay. Yeah, Sacred Flame, baby. Going on to the other owlbear.
That's fair. It passed.
Oh. Oh, wait. Do I get my Or no, that's a save. That's a save. Never mind. No. So I think it takes like half damage with Sacred Flame?
Not usually for cantrips, but let's confirm.
Okay. The target must need. Okay, yeah, no, none at all. Okay. Then I will just have him move forward to give her more movement to be able to freely go around.
Cool.
He's still within 5, 10, 20 of Anise.
Nice. Anise time.
So one owlbear is dead. The other one is on its way out.
The other one is hurt.
I don't want to waste too much. The only person that's gotten hurt so far is still Diana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, her and your elemental, but I don't think you're that worried about it.
I can't heal the elemental,
Yeah.
I think. I guess I'll get close enough to do a produce flame. I think I have to be 30 feet. Yeah. I'll get 30 feet away from the owlbear. Okay, so I will move to... I'll move behind Aidin.
Okay.
And I will produce flame, and then throw the produce flame at the bear. Or
Okay.
owlbear. So let me... Okay. Cast at... Oh wait, that's the dying one. Never mind. Ignore that. Should I do that right? Okay, it did hit.
They both hit. You're good.
Okay.
So now you can damage it. Ow. There's that smell again.
Oh, gross.
Gross.
Yeah.
How are you looking over there, Diana? Do you still need healing? Are you good?
I mean, I'll never say no to free healing.
What's your max HP?
64.
Oh, so you're...
I am currently at 55.
That's not what I see.
Wounded for now.
I see. Okay.
Or one. Yeah, look.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
wounds are weird.
Have some more. HP.
Those
Delicious.
are fucking beautiful fours.
Ooh.
And then
Yeah, it's
that's my
popping
turn.
off.
Elemental
Right,
is going to continue to punch.
Yep. Gonna continue to roll that manually. Elemental punch! Alright, the elemental continues to wail into the owlbear. So that is another 12 damage. And oof, another 18 damage. Oh, okay, so everyone watching, you get the distinct impression that this owlbear is about to die, but it's not quite dead. It's very close. The owlbear, full of rage, will attack the elemental once more. And critical miss the elemental somehow. Maybe because it's made of water and it's a dying owlbear. Who knows? It misses with both of its attacks. It's afraid.
Yeah.
It's going to try to run away now. Diana and elemental, you may attack accordingly.
Hell yeah. Gonna bonk that Albin. Bonk. I'm not gonna bonk that Albin.
Come
Roll
on,
your
not.
d4.
elemental.
Roll your d4. You might hit it.
Oh yeah.
That is enough to hit it. Yeah. Its AC is 13.
Bonk that
Get him.
Albin.
Oh, it's so dead. It only had 1 HP.
Yes!
You have successfully executed both of them. How would you like to do this?
The exact same way.
Swing. Very professional. All right, so in both cases, where you cut them through the neck, the area around it turns a dark color as the area is effectively ice cauterized. It's gross, but it's very clear that they're definitively dead, even if they weren't decapitated. But you know it was swift. You know they didn't feel it.
Cool.
And you got 2 big
So
dead
that-
owlbears.
She's gonna call over Aiden. That one went fast too.
Yeah, he just does a prayer, like a really quick one, because he hasn't have time to actually give him a proper rest yet. And he just like whispers that he'll be back for them.
They're like, don't worry, they're definitely dead.
You can already see both of the bodies are starting to fade away as the mana that was animating them is dissipating. You get the impression that there probably won't be bodies when you come back.
Okay, then yeah, he just gives a prayer to Eldath and hopes that they cross over and have a better life.
Okay.
So
Time to.
okay.
They are
We should
defeated.
probably
Be
look
quick.
around and see if there's anything else lurking around before we go spider hunting, so to speak.
Indeed.
Concerned that this might have alerted her. So yeah, let's keep going.
I'm gonna do a perception check, I guess.
Yeah, I will
Agreed.
do one. I will also have Hemlock kind of fly up towards the ceiling and do one. So
I was gonna say you'll still get your bonuses because he's holding that. We've got 10 minutes of it.
Hemlock.
Yeah, essentially your bonus will
17.
last as long as you don't decide to take a
I
rest or
know.
something.
Yeah, he is not fucking around with that.
How long does your elemental stick around?
An hour, as long as I don't lose concentration.
Oh,
All right.
Neat.
Hemlock is very perceptive.
yep.
Why not?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Anise is also very perceptive.
14.
I don't know why it rolled black though. Do I even need to roll a d4?
Only if you want to.
I guess it can't hurt. Okay,
If bigger
so
numbers feel
in
good,
addition-
go for it.
In addition to my natural 20,
Yeah.
perception of 25, I guess I can roll
Okay.
one for Hemlock also. Oh no, he's not in the bond. Never mind.
No.
Nope.
So, yeah, Hemlock looking around. There's nothing else in the room. Hemlock doesn't find anything here. Pretty definitively, flies around a lot, senses things. Hemlock can also actually. So this is something that Aidin will notice, especially. Hemlock flies over to the dead owlbears and sings a different song from the normal one, and you can see the bodies fade away faster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Aidin, you get a general sense that they have passed on.
Oh. Fuck
They
yeah,
are not being
Hemlock.
bound here. Hemlock enables this a lot easier.
He just gives a nod to Hemlock.
He's a little psychopomp.
Mm-hmm. He can help things pass. He can speak with dead. He can write things with a quill. He can sing a
He
little
can
song.
eat so much.
He can eat so much. And in fact, Anise will like give
Oh,
him
she's-
some food, some kind of food.
I legitimately was like, do I have any rations left? Because like I will give Hemlock one.
She picked up just a whole bunch of stuff from the shop before she left.
Can I make a nature check to see if I know what kind of bird Hemlock is?
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Did I, with my natural 20 and bonus, did I see anything of note in this chamber?
You don't. So Diana doesn't really pick up anything there, but Anise absolutely. Rather, Diana doesn't know what Hemlock is.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to update your water elemental to be cooler looking.
Yeah.
See if this works.
So Anna, so what kind of
There you go.
bird is Hemlock? Ooh, that does look badass.
That does look pretty badass. I know that you're a emissary of Nimue, but I am going to insight you. I don't trust you. Are you asking that out of just curiosity, or do you have ulterior motives?
Just curious. I'm just curious, bitch.
Have you ever heard of a Nasoi, a psychopomp? I guess that'd be history.
It'd be Arcana.
Mm.
You
Have I heard of a psychopath?
Yes, you know what psychopomps are. They guide souls either to the afterlife or to the root, depending on how mage you want to get about it.
Mm.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard of psychopomps. Is that what he is?
That is, yes.
Ooh, and she's just gonna like reach up to like just nudge Hemlock's little beak with her finger, like.
Well, it'd be more like the mask.
Well, yeah, but she's just like boop boop boop. He's so cute. Doesn't look like a death. He doesn't look like death.
He's quite cute, yes.
He's quite cute.
So
Oh my god.
Did I notice anything about the room?
Yeah. So Anise, you pick up more of that smell that Aidin was getting before.
Mm-hmm.
These are definitely the smells that you associate with working with potions and alchemy. You smelled a little bit of this back when you were in the room with the vats at the Einsburn mansion or castle, but you also smell some of these from your own work. However, there's definitely more to this. This is not the smell of things going well. This is the smell of when something goes very badly. Like, say, at one point when you were experimenting with new potions, you found something volatile and it exploded. And thankfully, you were fine because you're a druid who's capable of healing herself once things go off. So, like, no permanent burning or anything. But the smell stuck with you for like a day. Whatever happened is coming from the direction that you saw before was her lab, and it smells like maybe some stuff that wasn't supposed to burn caught on fire.
But so nothing else in the room. Okay.
Nothing else in the room.
Okay, I think
room is
we're
clear.
We're clear in here, but there's definitely a smell of something went wrong, and it's coming from the direction of where her lab was.
We need to go.
Something
Yeah,
caught on fire that was not supposed to.
He's
So
like,
let the bat go a little further in, and then let's be stealthy.
Also, Anise, give me a history check.
Oh boy. Okay. Is this something I can roll the d4 with?
Yes.
Not that
Oh,
it's
you
gonna
miss
matter.
Penelope so much.
I do. A 5.
No, it's not clicking.
Penelope sneezes again. God, why am I so allergic to France?
Okay. I think this is the pausing point for this week
Yeah.
because we got a full-size session in, and it is late.
Yeah.
And so we'll pick up on the next area next week.
Cool.
But we did it.
Before we end, I'm going to ask the elemental if it has a name.
It makes bubbly noises at you.
We'll workshop it.
As someone who is familiar with water,
Do you want to name him?
I was just saying, can I understand what those bubbles mean?
I don't think you speak it.
You should name that one Neptune.
How do you feel about the name Neptune, big guy?
Oh god, it's dead.
We'll workshop it. Like reaches up and pats the watery shoulder.
Did we lose you guys?
No, we're here.
Oh, okay,
I was trying to make bubbles, but I was out of drink, so it just didn't work.
Oh.
But yeah, you've given it a nickname for right now. I will rename it on the combat tracker. You may update it later if you wish.
Well, no, I'm asking him if he likes the name Neptune.
It
come up
bubbles
with it.
at you indifferently.
I might come up with a better name between now and next week.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just temporarily Neptune. All right. But yeah, we did it. So.
Okay.
Good job, everybody. You've been through your training wheels fight with a new character and your new levels.
Yay.
That seemed like a better thing to do than to throw you right in.
Meanwhile, in France.
Meanwhile, in France, Penelope and Johni are enjoying lunch. It's like 7 p.m. They're enjoying lunch.
I can't wait for us to engineer a way for Penelope and Diana to meet so that you have to talk to yourself.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
You guys haven't even talked about Penelope yet? It's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it must be really hard to role play off of yourself.
You know what? I'm gonna make
No, it's cool. I understand.
Yay. I've made note, so we just remember next time. We've got Emboldening Bond still active, Pass Without a Trait still active, and then the Summon Elemental still active, so we won't forget that at least.
Yeah.
Hey.
The game is going to be in the state that it's in right now, but the Emboldening Bond, it's good to note just because I feel like I programmed that at one point, but I don't see it in the list, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm going to reprogram your elemental to actually work.
Yay!
I'm probably going to make elementals for you that are just going to be Anice's elementals, and you can come up with names or whatever for them, and I'll just use those instead of the ones the spell generates in the future.
Yay!
Also, the elemental is the speed of 40.
Wow.
Damn.
Zoom.
And then I can like make it appear like the range on it is pretty nuts.
Yeah. It's a good spell.
It's a very good spell.
It's really interesting that like I bought those dice, right? I didn't.
Yeah, 90 feet.
Oh shit.
So I can have it appear 90 feet away, and then it's got a speed of 40.
Nice. Yeah, like I bought those dice. I didn't attach them to anything. I would assumed that my blue dice would have kept rolling for all that damage stuff. No, it picked the sparkly stuff.
Yeah.
I just was like, here, a light. And I was like, oh, that was not me.
Neat.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap all this up. Thank you for the random chat people who are either bots or actually people. Some of you gave real comments, and I appreciate that.
Wow.
Cool.
Hooray. Yeah,
That's exciting.
We'll record this and pop it up on YouTube for our own reference later, because I hate taking notes. So,
Yay.
That's fair.
yay. So,
No, just like
good night, friends.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.